Well, welcome back, guys. We are back in the air, um, and we should be good to go. I figured out what was going on with the scenery. Had I had the scenery the way it should have been installed to begin with, I wouldn't have had a reason to do what I did. But with Orbix, didn't make any sense to me. But with the Orbix land classes and stuff, it's got to be at the top of your scenery library. Not really sure why that is, but by doing so, it did fix my problem. But we are definitely back on our way. Um, we'll put the tunes back on and let's have some fun.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness. You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. chance to be ruthless. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't give back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Hiding place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go, change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay, people I can't stand them. They don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am, and I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. And I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Well, hello all. Welcome back to the sim. So we're almost there. Just a short distance left to go. And I do believe this is LVFR's Miami, which we also got in 2020. It'll be interesting to see how much is the same or how much is different. I do believe Miami was one of LVFR's early releases into 2020. It'll be interesting to see if whether or not they just ported over the FSX version or not. It's been so long since I've been there in the sim. I just can't remember how it looked. But we'll find out together. I'm going to extend the slats.
Slats extended.
And yes, guys, she's supposed to be doing that. And she needs to do that. Because she's going to be where she needs to be to catch the ILS and glide slope. I'm going to intervene on the speed because I do not like how fast we're still going. So I'll arm the VOR. Hopefully we'll catch it. Looks like we captured both localizer and glide slope, which we're way above. See, if you saw me, I was playing with her out last minute. I wasn't liking the way it was doing it, but I think we should hopefully still be okay. Wow.
Glide slope's alive.
Put the gear down. Hopefully that'll help slow us down. I knew it should. I always have a problem with coming in too fast. Hopefully we'll be able to level out just a little bit, give her some opportunity to get a little slower.
Traffic.
Altitude 2,500.
Alright, we're starting to come down some. Hopefully we'll come down some more. Obviously in front of us, just downtown Miami. Oh, hey. I just noticed.
Autopilot.
Well, I'm going to have to take over.
Autopilot. Autopilot. Autopilot.
We need to get way, way over.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
And we're also getting low.
Flaps 28. Flaps 35.
Alright, caught up to the localizer. Or glide slope, anyway.
Localizer's alive.
Dang it, why am I getting so high up there on the speed again?
Too low. Terrain.
This is going to be a fast, hard landing, guys.
Too low. Terrain. Too low.
I was just
terrain.
going to see if there was a way to get rid of that auto throttle, but
Too low. Terrain.
400.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Approaching minimum.
Pull up. Too low. Terrain.
I'm still a little high. I don't know what you're talking about. Pull up BS for.
Minimum. 100. 50. 40.
Somebody's going to get squished.
20. 10.
Spoilers deployed.
I still can't get my key binding for reverse work.
Reverse thrust developed.
So hopefully I can remember to hit the F2 button.
80 knots.
Manual braking.
60 knots.
Auto brakes are still on, I can tell. Come on, girl, let's move.
Full lap.
I don't know if she's simulating a blown tire or what. But the auto brakes are off. Here we go, off the runway. So I'll get the flaps up. Fix the spoiler, or speed brakes. Come up here. Get the APU going. Terminals all obviously over there. I don't know where she would have actually parked if this was a real life flight, but we'll pick a gate. I guess next time I'll know that's the auto throttle disconnect. Probably could have used that during final. I was trying to manage the throttles, and you know, wasn't happening. I guess on final, really not gonna be the best trying to really figure that out, right? If this was an actual Boeing, I would have known where that auto throttle was. She must be simulating a flat tire. Is there a maintenance option in here? Yeah, there's a button for it, but no maintenance allowed. So we'll just go find the gate with a jetway. I guess since we're going so slow. I guess that's not going to give me a landing rate. Well, maybe because it knows I haven't parked and shut the engines off yet. Yeah, it's wanting to veer over to the one side, so she may very well be wanting to simulate a blown tire. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm just going to make a V line over here for this jetway over here. Ah. That we actually got a animated parking gate adjuster. According to that. I know I'm going to be crooked. Here we go. Stop. Autos are all the way back. Go ahead and grab the parking brake. Go ahead and get the taxi lights off. Beacon come off. Oh, come on. Tell me that APU didn't actually start. Here we go. Alright, beacon's off. Jetways are... Yeah, I was way off. Haha. But it's alright. We made it, guys. How about that? So what do you think, guys? Does it look like Latin VFR kind of did an FSX import in 2020? I mean, to me, this looks pretty good. I suppose the only way we're gonna find out is if they actually did an import or not is to take a look next time we're in 2020. All right, so now we ought to be able to get our statistics, and we did. So the landing wasn't too terrible. It was a 299. Um, Obviously could have done better. Obviously, I did have again some problems coming in, but again, this as frustrated as I might have gotten, there is kind of one thing I guess I need to remember and know. I mean, this is pretty much a brand new installation of FSX. I'm still kind of working out the kinks. This is an aircraft I did no test flights with prior to trying to stream today. Um, and it's been a long time since I've flown it. I do not like that we originally caught the ILS and apparently caught what I thought we caught the glide slope, and then it switched over to heading, and it took me a second to figure out, hey, wait a minute, and that's when I ended up having to take control, and come down. And one thing that hurt me there was, well, I couldn't take control of the throttles. I was definitely coming in too fast. Um, so let's go ahead and I think those guys are waiting for me to open up some doors. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. And which one do they got? Number 2. I need the cargo. Which ones are the cargos? That's cabin doors. How do we get the cargo doors? Oh, cargo doors, separate. There we go. Doors are opening. Rest deboarding. F1. Alright, so hopefully we will see some vehicles driving up. I'm going to resize this window and move it. Yep, we get some noise ambience inside the cockpit. Kind of just like what GSX does.
Thank you for flying with us.
Now, hopefully we'll see some vehicles coming up with cargo. I do kind of like that as soon as I pulled up to the gate, shut down engines, I didn't have to tell it to connect the jetway. I like that. So we're also kind of getting a tour of AES. I mean, it did automatically come up with the ground vehicles. They didn't sit there and make you wait to actually call for deboarding to pull them up, which is awesome good. Something else GSX does not do. Now, one thing that might kind of upset me is that if we don't have the baggage loaders, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what I probably also forgot to do here, guys? See how some of these guys are taxiing in weird spots? That's a result of my traffic X. It's got its own scenery files included with it. Knowing people might not have payware, but there's no way for it. But it doesn't have a way during an install to be able to know and check whether or not you actually have your own airport installed or not. So it just puts it in there, and if you don't go remove that BGL out of there, well, this is what happens. Let me see if I can try something real quick, and I suppose it's possible that may have something to do with the ground vehicles not coming. Let's see, my traffic, scenery, MIA. Yep, it's there. Now, will it let me delete it while we're actually here at the airport? Not finding it. Now, let's go ahead and go world, scenery. Make it look like we did something. Hopefully it loads the right BGL. Hopefully maybe it did, but obviously all those planes were already still there, and that is a symptom of doing that. Now we're gonna have all these extra planes here, but all right, guys. So it doesn't look like we're getting any ground vehicles. I'm gonna have to research that, cause swear AES had ground equipment that pulled up just like GSX. Um, well, let's try this. Let's request catering F2. Let's see if we can get that. I think that's them coming. Yep.
Deboarding finished. Aircraft empty.
Well, that's fine and well, but you never gave me any baggage carriers. I guess the animation isn't really quite perfect, but I do kind of want to say maybe, just maybe, better than how GSX does their ground handling. Be right back in a second, guys. I'll let you guys watch that. All right, sorry about that, guys, but I'm back. Now look at this animation. Now, next time we're in 2020, we're gonna have to take a look, compare, and see who's got the better animation here. I like it. I'm going to say that potentially possible because of the FCAT issue initially. Maybe that's why we didn't get the baggage carts. But that's pretty cool. Now, the only downside with AES, and at this point, it's probably not likely to change, is AES does not work at every airport. Only pretty much pay where airports work. And there has to be one that supports it. A lot of them seem to do that. The only downside is this. Software AES itself is free. However, in order to activate each airport, you kind of sort of have to pay to do that. So how AES did it is, I think it was for about around $10. You can get an AES credit pack, and that would give you enough credits to maybe activate 2 or 3 airports. So the more airports you bought, the more airports you installed, the more you had to pay. However, it seems that the more credit packs you buy, they give you a few for free. That was a downside. But, you know, for the way AES works, and always worked in the past, I'm fine with that because it always just works. You generally set your aircraft up with it, you know, using the app the first time so it knows where your nose wheel is, where all the doors are, and it just works after that. No screwing around. None of these, Quaddle failed to load issues or this, that, or the other. And apparently, no, the FCAT didn't change. Perfect. Drive right through my plane, guy. Thank you. And for those that don't know, AES came first. AES was around for at least a year or two before GSX became a thing. And I think it's rather unfortunate that AEROSOFT wasn't able to get this over to 2020. To be fair, you know, we're talking about a sim that's over 10 years old. And the guys that were writing the software, they may or may not work for AEROSOFT anymore. There may be a possibility that there's something about 2020 that they're just not able to get it to work on. But even then, to be honest, I'm going to hold zero hope that we ever will. I'll hold some hope, but with all the controversy that's going on with AEROSOFT right now, and anybody that's been watching a lot of streams and, you know, even the live interviews with Robert Rondozzo where you hear small bits and pieces about it and keeping up with what's going on with the A330, the fact that they haven't updated their simple traffic knowing that there's issues, they haven't updated the CRJ in well over a year. And in my opinion, there's some issues with the CRJ that could have been and should have been fixed a long time ago, with the lighting at the very least. And they haven't. So to me, AEROSOFT is not the same company that it used to be. I mean, there must be a reason why their head lead developer, Mathis, I believe his name is, left and went to PMDG. Just plain walked away. Which, you know, if what the tidbits we get to hear is true, I guess maybe you can't blame the guy. I don't know. But this is the Pmdg Md11. I can't necessarily fault the plane for a lot of what happened tonight. It's a new plane for me. It's a plane I haven't flown in I don't know how many years. I I want to say the majority of what happened on this stream and the stream prior to the stream was me. Me not being prepared, me not knowing how to do the right things at the right time, trying to go off of how I remembered flying this plane in the past. But now that I've had a few takeoff attempts from St. Martin, which, to be fair, had it been a normal sized airport with a longer runway, either way that I set it up, I would have been able to lift off just fine and be on my way. Um, to be honest, to be fair. But it was me. I really wish that PMDG would change their mind and do this plane for 2020. I mean, yeah, we have TDFI coming in with their MD11. Those that bought the collector's editions apparently got their copy at this point, from what I know. I know a 737 NG driver, he's got a copy of it, whether it was him buying into the collector's edition or him getting offered a preview copy. I don't know which. I don't know if he mentioned what how he got it, but one of these days maybe I'll do another stream. I'll attach it as MSFS 2020 instead of FSX, so it gets more into more people's search results, and label it something like PMDG, redo this plan and bring it to 2020. If I did that, yeah, it would be kind of dishonest. But if I did that, it would be my hope that enough people would want it. I would say the right things at the beginning and ending of the stream so people would like and subscribe to it. So where eventually you can go, hey, Robert, um, we know that you said this was the least selling plane that you had, but people want it. Do it. Maybe he'll do it. But, unfortunately, he still has the 777 to get out, which he should be working on and almost done now. He's got the Max 8s to do. He's got not the Max 8s, but the 737 Maxes. I believe there's a Max 8 and 9. I'm not sure if there's a Max 10 or not. I've never really actually ever owned a 737 Max in a sim. Um, that was never a thing for FSX, and well, I only made those for P3D. I don't own P3D, so. But I'm getting tempted, because I did notice after this last reinstall, a lot of the add-ons I have do give the option to install in the P3D. But for the price, I'd want to go back and research each add-on that I have, and whether or not it would actually work in the current version of P3D today, or not. But point is, he's got the 747 also to do. He's more than toyed around with doing a 757, which, quite frankly, I know I'd like to see. I mean, at this point, with everything going on with Bluebird, it's questionable whether or not we'll ever see the Bluebird 757. Quite frankly, at the end of the day, I think I'd rather have a 757 from PMDG, because I know PMDG will definitely do it right. I mean, look at what this plane has, the features I showed you. The animations, the capabilities of CDU. And keep in mind, guys, I said it before at the beginning of the first stream, but this plane preceded the 737 NGX. And look what they were able to do. I mean, imagine what PMDG could do if they went back to the drawing board on this plane, fixed up all the textures, everything they had to do to get the model into 2020, updated all the systems to be current, and include more pages. I honestly don't know how many pages this has versus what it's missing that the real life CDU would have in real life. I don't know that. I'm not a real world pilot, so I just don't know. By the way, there's more than enough switches. I mean, pretty much every switch works. This plane does what it's supposed to do. I mean, there's more than enough realism in this plane as it sits here in FSX. I still gotta say that so far, a lot of these planes, the way they work, the way they operate, no pun intended against X-Plane, because it's not necessarily X-Plane's fault, but a lot of these planes function, act, and look better than the majority of the planes that you have next plane right now. I mean, that one I'm going to blame on the developers. mostly. Yeah, X-Plane, they could have put their foot down and said, "Hey guys, what are you doing? Look what our competition is able to do. Why are you guys doing your products like this?" But whether he did or not, or whether he rightfully could have or not, I don't know. Um, but that is one of the issues with X-Plane. They do have some good planes from Flight Factor and Tolis. A couple other developers deserve to be named, but I don't know them all. I do know FlyJ Sim is a really good one. Um, but anyway, guys, this is it. I'm going to do another stream. I think I'm going to do the 747 from PMDG. I think that could be really cool. I'm just going to have to take a look and think about where we can go because at the end of the day, a good portion of the major airports I have were put out by FS Dream Team. And right now, I can't fly to any of their airports because, well, thanks to FS Dream Team and their Quaddle and their add-on manager, it all broke right now. So pretty much, I can fly to an I-beam or a flight beam scenery. I can fly to a FlyTAMPA scenery. I do believe I have St. Louis by somebody. Might be another taxi to gate scenery. I'm not sure. But theoretically, where would we'll try to realistically fly a 747? I think I might have an American 747, so we don't do all United, but we'll see. Um, anyway, I want to try out a new feature. If this crashes, I'm going to apologize ahead of time, but where is it? Okay, so if I wanted to do record a flight, I should have loaded this and said, hey, record a new clip. But I do believe I also looked at this briefly. Instant replay is available. Replay length, replay speed. Well, there's 60 seconds in a minute. Well, let's try 30, well, 380 seconds. Let's see, what's 30 times 60? 1800. Let's see if it lets us do it. I don't know what it's got. I don't know what the capability is. Let's try it, guys. This works. Ah, ha ha.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
We got a replay, guys. Woohoo!
Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up.
Approaching minimum.
Too low. Terrain. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Now what all those
Terrain.
yellow cautions are.
Too low. Terrain.
Oh, because I never closed the doors. I would have figured it would have reset it the way it was coming in, but we'll know that better for next time. I was thinking about closing the doors. I just wasn't sure. No, you mean we only gotta let it play the whole way through? Alright guys, well that's it. We'll know that better for next time. Next time I'll remember hit the flight recorder. But that's it.